In this video, today we're going to be talking about the most affordable homes under $300,000 in North Little Rock. Let's get it. Welcome back, guys. My name is Cody Garrett. I'm with Century 21 Parker and Scoggins Realty. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the most affordable neighborhoods or / homes that are in North Little Rock. I realized that I don't necessarily really talk about North Little Rock as much as I talk about Ben Bryant and most of Little Rock. If you didn't know my last video, I talked about what are buyers necessarily looking for, and that video was really for my sellers. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about, the neighborhoods in the areas that people are looking to afford, because if you guys didn't know, this video will be posted sometime this weekend, and today is the 16th, and actually Wednesdays interest rates are going down. So what does that mean? They're going to be more buyers are now participating into buying more homes now. And I tried to cover as much as the area that I market as possible, whether it be Ben Bryant, North Little Rock, or Little Rock. So even though, like I said, I don't necessarily make a lot of content in the North Little Rock area, I still want to show you guys some love and show you guys that, hey, there's a lot of affordability all across Arkansas. So why not jump into that? So without further ado, guys, be sure to follow all my social medias, my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I post daily real estate tips and weekly property tours for you guys to check out. And guys, don't be afraid to follow all my social medias. I've been getting a lot of love from you guys and a lot of follows. I love making this content for you guys, even though it's kind of a small community. But without further ado, like I said, just follow my social medias. If you need a realtor, my contact information is down below. But like I said, guys, let's jump right into the video. First up is Indian Hills. Indian Hills is one of those neighborhoods that I come across a lot whenever I'm driving past North Little Rock or driving to North Little Rock. And literally is one of those affordable neighborhoods in Little Rock. Like literally you can find homes as low as or around as $200,000. And if you're actually looking for, that nature aspect, or a really quiet neighborhood, or like a quiet street to stay on. I mean, who doesn't want to stay in a peaceful neighborhood, or nature around it? Not saying that North Little Rock doesn't have that. North Little Rock has plenty of that to come around. But if you're really looking for that, if that's really on your list to go buy homes, Indian Hills is actually the neighborhood for you. I don't necessarily go there a lot, but whenever I do drive past there, it's no problems at all. Really affordable neighborhood if you're really looking into moving into the North Little Rock area. Also, before I go to the next one, Indian Hills is also one of those like mid-cultural ranch lifestyles, if you know what those are. So if you're into that stuff, Indian Hills is one of the neighborhoods that I would recommend looking into if you're kind of that country boy, country girl, as I would probably say. So I don't know if I'll be wording it right last time I went over there, but if you're looking into something like that, those are the neighborhoods that you really want to look into. And number 2, we have Park Hill. Guys, Park Hill is, how can I put it? It's almost like Hillcrest, the Heights in Hillcrest. It has that, modern tone, but more historical tone to it. Once you go over there, you'll understand exactly what I mean. You guys really care about is, the homes typically range from $180,000 to $270,000. Personally, one of my top neighborhoods in North Little Rock that I would go visit for first-time home buyers. Guys, I have a couple buyers that are cooking up who are actually looking to move into the North Little Rock area, who are actually looking into these areas that I'm telling you guys, and they're very affordable. And as interest rates are going down, man, these homes are going to sell pretty fast in these neighborhoods. And Park Hill is kind of its own unique character. Like I said, if I had to match it up, it will be most likely Hillcrest. Guys, I made a video of Heights versus Hillcrest. Go check out that video. I took a lot of time on that video, and I explained in depth what the Heights and Hillcrest is all about, and I showed 4 listings in that area. But really, if you had to put it towards it, if I had to choose which one is similar to, it'll be the Hillcrest. It'll be Hill. I almost said Heights, but it will be Hillcrest, because I told you guys in that video, Hillcrest is more of the historical type of vibe, and it's the same thing with Park Hill here. But the thing with Hillcrest is more of a luxury type, because those listings are pretty expensive. Those listings range from at least $300,000 on up. If you look on the MLS, or if you look on Zillow.com or Realtor.com, those are pretty high-end listings. But Park Hill and North Little Rock, the highest I personally seen in that area was about $310,000 if it's not already on the market. But really great first-time home buyer neighborhood. I would not skip out on the opportunity if you guys just love that. And actually, it's a lot of locations, and the one thing is, it is close to downtown. So like I said, guys, if you're not looking to move into Hillcrest, Hillcrest is out of your budget, and hey, I wouldn't mind moving to North Little Rock. Park Hill would be one of the top neighborhoods to move into, in my opinion. And that leads us to number 3, Lakewood. Lakewood is another one of those North Little Rock gems, and it actually currently has 31 new active listings as of right now, as of recording this video right now. And like I said, with Indian Hills, this is also another nature aspect neighborhood. It actually has a lot of park trails, and it has a lot of set trails that you can walk on and bike on, and actually set of lakes that you can walk near, because hey, who doesn't love that stuff? Me personally, I love the outdoors, but I'm not necessarily an outdoorsy type of guy. Like, I'm not a hardcore, hey, let's go hiking every 3 days, something like that. But Lakewood is another one of those great aspects neighborhoods that you can really look into, and is another affordable neighborhood. Now, what I recommend it as a first-time home buyer, not necessarily unless you have a really good job, like a really high-paying job. Actually, the prices ranging from Lakewood is really $230,000 to $300,000. And sometimes those prices go on up. Last time I reviewed that neighborhood, me taking the time to research that neighborhood and get you guys the closest possible prices, and the most affordable prices in that neighborhood as possible. So if you guys really want to look into a neighborhood, and if you love that nature aspect, and you still want to have that close to your heart and still live close to the city, Lakewood will probably work best for you. But will I recommend it as a first-time home buyer, first neighborhood? It can be a great neighborhood to start with, but as far as, hey, the average home buyer, and the average home buyer is probably around about 150K to like 200K, 250K. And you could get away with trying to lowball an offer with one of those homes in an area if it's sitting on the market for that long. But who knows what sellers will take nowadays. And with these interest rates dropping, like I mentioned over and over, more homes are going to tend to hit the market, and more buyers are going to start hitting the market now. So I'm gonna let you guys tell me, guys, what would you do? Would you live in Lakewood, or would you live in Indian Hills? Let me know in the comments below. Which one would you choose to live in North Little Rock? Number 4, I had to add this one to the list, and it's the Levy neighborhood. I probably said that wrong. I probably said that wrong. It's Levy, Levy. I really wanted to add this to my list because recently, not even 2 days ago, I drove past there showing one of my clients an investment property. I was like, man, I'm already doing all this research to give you guys the most value on the most affordable neighborhoods in North Little Rock. Why not add this community? This community is probably one of the cheapest communities that you can live in. Prices are ranging from $120,000 to $200,000. It's a very good starter way to, a starter community that you look into. But really, deep down, what I really want to add this to the list is for my investors. My investors, in this area, the best prices you can be is either this area in North Little Rock, or it's either around the 12th Street area, which are the best places to invest in real estate. And another thing is, it's also a growing community. So why not be a part of a growing community? Who doesn't want to be a part of a, set community that is growing, is just going up? Why not build that foundation with a new community? It's easier to build new friendships. It's easier to get along with people wherever the community is growing. I find it a lot easier to, get along with people and get along with new people that come along. The experience is much better whenever you have a community growing together. And I was like, man, why not put the Levy community in here? Yeah, it may be the cheapest community, but it's a growing community, and that's why I added it to the list, because it's one of the great communities that you can actually start with for first-time homebuyers. One of the best communities. And lastly, number 5, I had to save the best for last, and that is Overbrook. Well, I recommend it for first-time homebuyers. Like I mentioned, guys, in the last 2 ones, if you can afford it, go for it. The average home prices in that area is around 250 to 300,000, and maybe on up. But it's a very family-friendly community. Trust me, guys. If I had to choose Levy or I had to choose Overbrook, I would, for the genuineness, I would go with Levy. But if you really want, a high friendly family community, you want to raise your children, a certain type of way, you don't want them to do whatever you want to do. You really want a family friendly community. Overbrook would be the way for you, because Overbrook has top rated schools nearby and easy access shoppings and restaurants. You guys, in my notes, I have it as, it's one of those mixture of new builds and well maintained and old, and it has older homes too. So it's really what I would say is more of a not necessarily a fixer upper neighborhood, but it's more of a modern boast and sometimes old fashioned neighborhood. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to think of a word to call it, because I thought of a word and I kind of forgot it a little bit. But if I had to say what it was, it's more of those just a modern community. It's like, I wouldn't dare call it up and coming community, because it's already a suburban neighborhood. But if I had to call it a certain type of community, it's a new construction community. If I had to say it, it's a new construction community. And sometimes the research I did, and the least least expensive property I think I seen was probably 2 days ago when I did my research, was about $200,000. I think like $190,000. I think that was the cheapest one, and I think it was kind of an investment property. I think I forgot, but I may have to show you guys. But if I do ever find it, I'll put it up on screen. But if I can't, you guys probably find it if you guys are interested in this neighborhood. But like I said, guys, it's one of those neighborhoods that if you're looking to upsize, it's one of the best neighborhoods. If you're really looking to upsize, Overbrook is your top neighborhood to go, especially if you got that high paying job, you got the good income wage, you're looking, like I said, to upsize. Overbrook would probably be the best community to look into the North Little Rock area. But overall, guys, tell me what you think. Would you live in these communities in North Little Rock? Are there communities that are better than my list right here? Guys, let me know down in the comments below. I love the engagement that I get from you guys, especially on my YouTube shorts. You guys are really loving those. And I'm really thinking about actually going to these communities and showing these communities in person to give you guys a better look at what I'm talking about. Some of you guys that may be watching this, hey Cody, I can't afford Overbrook. I can't do that, but Levy is probably somewhere I would probably want to start. But you guys, overall, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Areas to look in the North Little Rock community. Had to show North Little Rock some love. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to follow all my social medias, and if you need a realtor, contact me down below, guys. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.